Boom. What is going on, everybody? Thursday, right? Yeah, happy Thursday to you all, and welcome to another live beer review. What did you guys think of that little stream starting soon thing? Got to give a big shout out to Mr. Anthony Romella for putting that together for me. But yeah, we got another beer to look at today because we're going to be taking a look at some glowed up New England style hazy IPA from Trapdoor Brewing, all the way over there in Vancouver, Washington. I'm not sure where in Washington they're located, but I think this is my first beer I've ever had from these guys, so I'm kind of excited. But before we get into that, let's talk a little bit about Trapdoor, kind of getting things. But actually, before we talk about Trapdoor, let's say hey to everybody in chat. How's it doing? What's up, Kentucky? Dixon, how you doing, brother? Hooked on Funk, hello, hello, hello. Duchess, what's up, man? Let's see, who else we got? We got Quinny, what's up, man? Awesome. Glad to see everybody here. Yeah. But before we open this guy up, let's talk about Trapdoor, because they got quite of a history, because these guys are actually fourth generation beer, and it's like a fourth generation beer family when it comes to being in the beer industry. So they have a goal to producing the highest quality craft beer with sustainability and community in mind. One thing about it is really cool. Of course, you can go over to their tap room, which actually looks pretty badass. Look in the picture on their website, the place looks packed, which is pretty cool. Everything's brewed on site. The one thing I want to talk about really quick and see how they do things. How they brew things. Of course, we all know water is involved with the brewing process and all that. But what they do over there is a very kind of thing they do with the filtration of their water. They actually filter it for the process of reverse osmosis, which it's a technique of purifying water. So I'm expecting that to kind of bring out some really crisp, clean kind of flavors, and that'll, because you got to think about it. Everything that you can do to kind of create the brewing process to be as pure as possible, you're going to get a great experience from the brewery, I think. So this one comes in at a 6.8%. It's a New England style IPA, little hazy guy with Amarillo, Citra, and Simcoe hops. I guess when they do it per barrel, they use about 6 pounds of each hops per barrel. So I'm guessing this guy's going to be nice and hoppy, very juicy. Loving this stuff. I'm already excited for this already, just because it's double dry hopped. All some beautiful, nice hops in here. Nice juicy IPA. I'm expecting notes of nice amount of little bit of citrus, nice notes of pine, but I want stone fruit in my face with the hops they have in here. Maybe some notes of peach. Let's see what other stone fruits are out there. Maybe I'm trying to think. Peach, maybe apricot. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, let's crack this guy open and see what this guy's all about. Come on, you little tab. There we go. Let's see what we get on the smell with this guy. Oh yeah, right off the bat, getting a nice kind of peach fuzz, grapefruit notes. Definitely a nice amount of pininess in there. Yeah, smells absolutely delicious. Really excited about this one. Nice kind of sessionable hazy IPA to start off the day. Is always good in my opinion. Of course, drink it out of my Grim Army pint glass this afternoon because it's Thursday and I feel like this is the only appropriate glass to drink out of on a Thursday. So let's see how this guy pours. Oh yeah, nice and hazy. Kind of has a little bit of a darker, little bit barely any little bit of a white head. Not much, but definitely starting to get there one. But yeah, look at that. Looks absolutely delicious. Has a darker kind of a haze to it. Still getting a lot of those stone fruit, grapefruity kind of notes, along with that nice kind of really nice pine in there. Yeah, let's give this guy a try. So, cheers, everybody. Oh yeah, absolutely delicious. Very, very nice when it comes to very, very soft, pillowy mouthfeel. Definitely a juicy AF hazy IPA for sure. Really no hoppy bite at all for me. It's definitely, you could taste the hops, but it's not that bite of a hops that you would expect, where it kind of is that very piney. It's not too piney. I'm getting really strong notes of citrus and peach, and kind of I'm trying to think, maybe a little bit of apricot in there to kind of give it that little bit of a smooth mouthfeel in there. But overall, Yeah, this is absolutely delicious. Wow. That's awesome. So this one is actually like their namesake hazy IPA. This is like their go-to beer that's probably the most popular when it comes to all the hazy IPAs that they make. But let's kind of look at a description of this guy and see what we can figure out and see if how correct I was on this description. So on the beginning, it's with bright citrus aromas swell from the pour as golden as the brewery's newest metal. Drippy peach, tangerines, and grapefruit pith parade across your palate, making every sip juicier than the last. Pine resin balances the fruitiness for a mildly bitter finish, while the haze gives it a soft mouthfeel. It makes the 6% ABV as light as a cloud. Yeah, absolutely. Definitely loving that pillowy mouthfeel, and a very juicy IPA. Really strong notes of stone fruit, peach. I'm not really getting a tangerine. I was thinking maybe more of like an apricot kind of situation that I'm getting. But it's very smooth. Yeah, it's absolutely phenomenal. This is like kind of one of the... If I'm looking for a hazy IPA, this is like my go-to kind of flavors that I'm getting in here. It's absolutely fantastic. Oh, yeah. So refreshing. So soft on the mouthfeel. It's crazy. It's like you're drinking a cloud of just boozy, well, not boozy, but just beer deliciousness. Absolutely fantastic. So let's go into Untapped here and see what is being said about this one. So like I said before, it's a 6.8% ABV, which, yeah, I would say that's in the sessionable realm for sure. You can definitely have a few of these. I would have a few of these easily. No doubt at all. And with over 5,006 ratings on this one has an average rating of 4.05, which is, yeah, that's absolutely fantastic for having over 5,000 ratings, having an average of 4. That's awesome. That's really, really good. So let's see. Somebody purchased this at the Antidote Tap House, which let's see where that's located. Curious. So that's in Longview, Washington. So if you want to get your hands on some Glowed Up, if you're around that area, you can go over to Antidote. But this guy gave it a 4 out of 5. He got it on draft. Let's see. Somebody else purchased this at Community Pint, which, okay, it's in Spokane. So it's a beer bar in Spokane, Washington. You can purchase this over there. This guy gave it a 4.5 out of 5, which is really good. Let's see. We got another 4.25. Let's see. So this guy gave it a 4 out of 5. Purchased it in a growler. And let's see. A purchase at the Hop and Hound, which is a beer bar / beer garden, beer store, you name it. But yeah, overall, it looks like you can find it at beer shops, craft breweries kind of locations over in the Washington area, like around there, probably Spokane area. Let's see, another 4 out of 5. We have somebody purchase this at Bevmo, which, where is that one located? So, okay, so the Bevmo in Vancouver, Washington, gave it a 4.25. 4.75. Let's see. We got a 2.75 out of this one, really, huh? Let's see. We got a 4.5. Let's see. 3.75. But yeah, absolutely great ratings on this one from what I'm seeing. And the flavors on this one are absolutely fantastic. Like how I said before, this is when I'm looking for a nice, hazy, refreshing IPA, like a New England style IPA. The flavors I'm getting in this are like my ideal flavors that I look for when it comes to this kind of beer. Absolutely delicious. Love the haze in there. Love that kind of little bit more of like a golden color to it. Oh yeah, absolutely fantastic. This is definitely up there with some of the better hazy IPAs I've had, for sure. They absolutely knocked it out of the park with this one, like without a doubt. So let's start going down our ratings here and figure out what we're going to do with this one, because I already know I'm going to give this one a pretty high rating to begin with, just because to me it's that good. Actually, let's top her off. This is going to be a very, very easy one to drink for me. Love the nice little like soft white head to it. It's just, yeah, this is a juice bomb in your face. So let's look at can art. Yeah, I think this is a very, when you hear me talking about like taking up real estate for can art, these guys did it absolutely perfectly. See, like right there, there's so much stuff going on there. Love the Glowed Up logo on there. Trapdoors logo on top is always a nice touch. But just look at, they took advantage of all the real estate on the can. to take advantage of. Nice colors on there. Definitely something that would appeal to me if I saw this in a liquor store or a bottle shop, just because of just colors everywhere. Nice black label, but just every color you can possibly imagine. I like how they did, like showing the malts, the hops, and like all those in different colors to kind of break that down a little bit, which is great. Of course, recycling out of the great state of Washington. Of course, you have the website to the brewery, Trapdoor Brewing, on the can. But yeah, awesome. This is what I kind of look for when I see breweries taking advantage of the labeling they can do. Absolutely. It just looked like they had fun with this one because it's just so much random crap on there. But in a good way. I wouldn't say it's crap like in a bad way. I would just say there's just so much going on to where it's just fun to look at, because you look at it a little bit and you'll find something different on each spot. So that's really, really cool. I give this an easy like 4.75 out of 5 for can art for sure. Really, really like that they took advantage of the whole label to pretty much put whatever they wanted on the can art, which is awesome. So let's see. If I got this one in a flight at Trapdoor Brewing, would I get another one? Abso-freaking-lutely. This would probably, if I had to choose, just by having this one, if I went to this brewery at least once a week and had a beer, this would be the one I'd go for. Absolutely fantastic. Huge flavors of like nice stone fruit, very nice grapefruit citrus in there to make it really well balanced, not too hoppy. Very smooth, pillowy mouthfeel. Such an easy drinker for me, to where it's like the flavors are so good where it's like I just want to continuously pour this into my mouth. That's how much I'm enjoying this. Like I said, this is the kind of beer that I look for when it comes to a New England style hazy IPA. And they'd hit every single mark of what I like. So big shout out to Trapdoor for doing that. So let's see. If I got this in a flight, I definitely get more of this. I'd probably try to find a couple 4-packs to bring home just so I can have this stocked in my house, because this is definitely on that realm of I need to make sure I have stock of this at all times kind of situation. So really, really fantastic. But what is my final rating on this one going to be? I already know it's going to be pretty damn high just because I love the flavors I'm getting out of this. Absolutely love it. It's tough. It's putting me up there with some of my favorites when it comes to IPAs. And it's like a brewery that I've never heard of, kind of being able to get on that bar of like companies like Adroit Theory, Drecker, all that kind of stuff. Ones that I've known to love, and being able to kind of put a name for themselves out there to kind of stand up with breweries like that, I definitely got to give them props. Who knows? Maybe the reverse osmosis had to do some with how good this beer is. But they always stick to local ingredients. Everything that they get to put in their beers is out of the state of Washington, so you know it's going to be good ingredients, nice environment up there. So I think I'm going to give this probably a solid 9 out of 10. If you're in the Washington area, this is a hazy IPA that I think you need to pick up. It's absolutely fantastic. It kind of throws you through a loop a little bit, because you're like, okay, you look at the label, you don't really expect the flavors to be that good just by looking at the label like this. You're like, okay, it has me interested, but what is this beer going to actually be like? And then you try this, and for me, it's easily one of the top, probably hazy IPAs I've tried. Absolutely. The flavors are so good in here. It's so smooth. For being a 6.8%, it's just absolutely fantastic. In that kind of realm of kind of overgoing fantastic and just being to a point where it's just an amazing beer. Absolutely amazing. Like, I will have no problems drinking this. I'm kind of going to be upset after I finish this one, because I would like to enjoy a little bit more of it. But overall, very, very, very amazing job from Trapdoor. I can definitely see why this is like your namesake hazy IPA. And if you guys can get your hands on this stuff, just do it. Get yourself a couple 4-packs, because you won't regret it. Kentucky, try to see if your liquor store can get anything from Trapdoor, and try to see if they can get some of that glowed up, because I think this would be if you're a big hazy IPA fan, you love like flavors of stone fruit, a little bit of nice grapefruit taste in there. This is going to be like a go-to hazy IPA for you, I think. I think Duchess and everybody else, I feel like everybody in chat right now would enjoy this beer. That's why if like I had a keg, everybody would be over right now and we'd just be drinking this till we fall over practically. That's what I would be doing at least. Absolutely amazing. So huge shout outs to Trapdoor for making this one. This one is absolutely probably on the top of my list for some of the best IPAs I've ever had, for sure. No, when it's okay, Kentucky, if you say I can't chug a beer that's rated that high, I damn well sure I can. But it's just one of those things where, hey, it's Thursday. I wasn't expecting this to be that high of a rating. I just saw the lower ABV when I grabbed this from the garage and be like, you know what? It's a lower ABV. It's usually what I usually do on Thursdays. So, I wasn't expecting this beer to be that damn good. But if you can get your hands on this one, don't hesitate. Just do it. You won't regret it. And I really hope that some of you guys are going to be able to get your hands on this one because I think this one's a treat. An absolute treat. But other than that, I think that's pretty much what I have for you guys this afternoon. So, big shout outs to everybody in chat. You guys are awesome. I know there's a little bit of a change of, instead of me talking during the stream starting soothing, you guys are going to have a little bit of like ASMR kind of looking at like beer pouring kind of situation with a little bit of like chill music in there. So you're not really going to be hearing from me before the stream actually starts anymore. So hope you guys enjoyed what you saw because that's how it's going to be moving forward. But make sure to hit that like button if you're hanging out right now. It would help me out a lot. Also, if you're watching on the replay, let me know what you're drinking down in the comments below. I want to see what other people are drinking. But if you don't want to put comments down, make sure to get yourself on Untappd. Untappd is a great platform for craft beer drinkers. If you're just a beer drinker in general and you want kind of a nice social media platform for just beer lovers in general, get yourself on Untappd. I know me, Kentucky, Duchess, let's see, Derek's on there. I guess recently Mr. Dixon Ciderbush is finally on Untappd. About damn time, sir. So, really happy to see you on there. I saw the friend request you sent me. Excited to see what you start posting on there. But other than that, yeah. There's somebody we need to get on Untappd. X1 in chat, if we need to get Mr. Hooked on Funk to start download Untappd and let's see what this guy's drinking. Because I feel like we need to see Mr. Jasper on Untappd and see what kind of beers he's drinking. Because I know he likes the darker stuff. So I'm really kind of curious of what... I want to see him start checking him some stuff. So we need to start hounding Mr. Hooked on Funk to get himself on Untappd to make sure that we start growing this little beer community that we've grown over here and kind of just get everybody have some fun. It's a great time. And if you want to shoot me a friend request on Untappd, my link to my profile is down in the description below. But yeah, if you're in the area, guys, if you're able to get anything from Trapdoor, this is my first experience from them and it kind of blew me away. So I'm really excited to try some more stuff from them in the future. But if you can get yourself some of this glowed up, do it. Don't even hesitate. Don't even think about it. If you find a 4-pack of it at a liquor store or a bottle shop, just buy it. You will not regret it. Absolutely fantastic. So, other than that, that's pretty much what I have for you guys today. So, again, thank you everybody in chat for hanging out. Again, make sure you hit that like button before you leave. If you're hanging out on the live, help me out a lot. But other than that, that's pretty much it. So we're going to end it like we usually do it on every Thursday. So let's do this, people. So remember, I'm going to say, like I always say, if you're going to drink responsibly. Don't drink and drive. And I will see you all tomorrow, people. Cheers. See ya.